Hi there, welcome to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel. How are you all feeling this morning? How are you all doing? How did it go last night? Did you enjoy it? Oh, there was apparently there was a few more that came along this week. So last Sunday we had 400-500 and this was 600-700. So it seems as if it's growing, which is a wonderful thing. Hopefully by the end of the year we'll get up to 1 million. That would be great, wouldn't it? And why not? Why shouldn't we get to 1 million? One is oneness. It's really starting to really take effect on my understanding of the power of healing. Even though I knew for many years the power of healing, who knew that the power of healing can touch so many people at once in such a profound way? Literally hundreds and hundreds of emails saying they feel better in so many ways. The amount of emails that have come in saying how it helped them in so many different ways, incredible. Animals as well, they put their animal next to the screen, and their pets and children, grandmothers. So that's really good for you. So I think we worked together very well, because it can only really work if your effort and my effort are put in together. So we work together. The effort is believing and wanting and creating, and so I do the rest. I just crack on. And what I saw last night, one of the healers who know me very well said, "You're back." And I said, "Yeah, I think I am." And what that meant was, what she meant by that was very simple, that how I used to heal is how I was healing last night. So it really does show, and healers do recognize it. And of course, the proof is in the pudding. It's okay doing it, but if nothing happens, then it means nothing. But if people are saying, "Listen, this really helped, I felt better, I feel better," then we keep doing it. And of course, like anything, I don't presume anything. I don't take anything for granted, and I'm always thankful for when it's happened. And I always look up and say, "Thanks, guys," and phew, we did it, thank you. Because I have to listen. If everybody says I didn't feel anything, then what's the point doing it? If you felt something, then that's great. It means something's happening on another level. People are asking me, how do I do this? How do I get into that zone? How do I actually heal? And certain people were saying you were working on my organs, which is absolutely right. Bang on. I work in different methods from moment to moment. That's why pure energy healing is completely different than most strategic and stringent set patterns that you would use all the time. I don't go in that way, because I believe that your universe is always moving, changing and growing and breathing, and it's a movement that is not, you can't just do one thing and expect that to work on everybody for 20 years. So I believe in the movement of being open to whatever happens and flowing with that. And a good healer flows with that energy and can say, "Okay, I don't need to worry about my tools. I just know that I go with this and work with it, and I'm learning at the same time." So yeah, the Pure Energy Healing Academy is where we teach people how to bring out the most amazing energy within themselves, to be the healer and to understand energy and how to work with energy and how to work with you as a client, and to feel the blocks, the issues, anything that can be strengthened, anything that can be removed. We can see energy move, we can feel energy, and we know what that energy is and how it represents. And that's the art of pure energy healing. So I teach this and I share this, and then you go away. So we've got a course which I've got to say, guys, I think we're full. I think that's it. I think we've capped the limit. So I think if it isn't like today, it'll be tomorrow, or because I've just been sent the message, we're just about full. So I think we're full for this, at least for the next coming months. I don't know when we'll be able to do the next course. I can't make any promises. People are asking. I can't promise anything at the moment. We've got too much going on. So this course is what it is. And then after that, we'll let you know in the future when the next course is. But yeah, thank you, all you guys. I bet you're excited. I know you are. Lots of messages are coming in. It's going to be an amazing course. It's going to be amazing 4 days of your life, a transformational experience. And I really mean that. It's not a corny line. It really is. It's amazing. So yeah, I think that's it really. What do I want to talk about today? I guess I want to talk about a crystal, and I've got one round my neck here. I'm just going to show it you. Will it come off? Do you want to take a look at that? Look! Oh, yummy. Isn't that gorgeous? So, there are many different names for this amethyst. We call them slices, but they're also known as flowers, the amethyst flower. Isn't it gorgeous? It's like the stalactite, stalagmite, where, you know, it hangs down and then you cut it and then you put them into these beautiful slices. So yeah, I'm going to show you, I mean, I don't get many often, but when I do, I make sure I choose them wisely. They come from good sources. They come from respectable dealers and mines who are ethical. And as you can see, this is my collection for this year. Aren't they beautiful? I mean, look at the size of that one. Is that gorgeous? Imagine wearing that. Ah, beautiful. The bigger ones, if you ever see on my website and it says large, it's normally about this big or somewhere about that big. So this is kind of large. This is large, right? But if you ever get stuck and you think, oh, I'd really love to know the size, I'm sure if you go to info@markbajerski.com and send the girls a message, they have a ruler now. And they measure it for you. I went in the other day and I said, what are you doing? They said, well, we're measuring for a client. I said, but it's not about the size, it's about its energy. Oh, but some people like to have the size. And I said, well, if you're all right with that, that's great. For me, you get what you're given. Because they're energy crystals. It's what I've worked with. And you should feel the pull, not the size. If it feels right, it doesn't matter what size it is, work with it because it'll heal you. That's the whole point of pure energy healing crystals. So yeah, you can see some of them are really, really deep purple at the sides there, really deep. And when you start to go into more people who are real collectors of crystals, you can see on here one particular crystal which is extremely valuable because of its unique shape. There are certain other crystals as well that have that same energy, and but I'm going to show it you here. Believe it or not, this is probably the most desirable and the most expensive. Because of its, well, you can see just by looking at it, you should understand what I mean. So numbers, anything which resembles something has meaning as well to people. So yeah, so we're looking at infinite, number 8. So that's a very valuable piece because hard to get them like this. Normally they're all different kind of shapes like this one here, but still very beautiful, extremely beautiful. So yeah, that's my this year's collection. I get offered many, but they've got to be just right for me. So I collected these, and as you can see, they're mounted really beautiful. So what is an amethyst slice, and what do I believe the energy within this crystal does, and how do I work with it? One of the things I'd like to say about amethyst slice is that it works well on its own, but it also works extremely well with certain crystals. I've got to say I have a real fond of putting amethyst slice with rainbow moonstone or pink moonstone. For some reason, there is such a uniqueness bond between them both. that all I can tell you is it's like magic. If you are a healer, if you're a psychic, if you do any kind of spiritual work, if you put them two together and you're doing the work, it will raise every bit of your vibration, energy. You will feel in tune, you will feel aware, awake, this awareness that you've never felt before. These two crystals together, when you're actually doing the work, it feels like you've got your best friends with you and they're working with you, and you feel powerful, you feel strong, especially when you're doing the healing work, guys. It's incredible. And how you can attune into your clients when you've got these two crystals on, and you find that you'll hold one crystal. So if they're both around your neck, I can't show you a moonstone because I've just taken all the moonstones that I've just finished with. I should have kept one back to show you, but they're now down at the office ready to be put onto the website. So sorry, I don't have any moonstones. No, but anyway, yeah, them two together bring back great memories for me. Also, if you are wanting to do anything where you feel you need a helping hand because you're feeling depleted and you don't feel as if you've got any energy, your immune system is low, put yourself one of these on with... where's all my crystals gone? It's okay, let me just go and find one. With one of these. So get yourself a piece of Moldavite and a beautiful amethyst and get ready to be blown away. These two crystals together are phenomenal. Phenomenal when it comes to new ideas, new energy, new understandings, and it kind of blows you away. My secret to that was whenever I wanted to create something new, I didn't try to pull something out of my mind. I'd sit down and meditate, or I'd just get on with my day, and all of a sudden, especially when I'm walking or driving, things would just fly into me, and I'd be like, I literally had a pen and paper, and I wrote down all the new ideas that I was being given. These ideas came to fruition, not straight away, but in time I look back and think, oh my God, that is amazing. Again, this is going to sound a bit weird, but if you wear this crystal with a Moldavite and sit by a tree or in Mother Nature in a forest or somewhere where nobody's around, you will find yourself being kind of like a download. And it happens often to a lot of my clients when I used to see them and they wore the flower, and I'd say, oh, a Moldavite, and I'd say to them, how do you feel when you're in Mother Earth? And they say, it's like I'm being given information, and I'm saying, that's exactly what happens to me. Being on a mountain as well is really special, and a lot of the times I keep forgetting that I'm actually on a mountain, because I'm in a house, but actually I'm on a mountain. And that's why I believe I get a lot of downloads and I have a lot of good energy to help healing people, because the energy of the mountain, Mother Earth, is so powerful that we have ley lines here, and these ley lines come into your energy and you're able to create much more healing energy to the people that you're sending to or working on. And that's why I believe that Mark Bajerski became pretty busy 16 years ago. He was busy because he was on a mountain. He got the right location, the right energy. And I don't believe in this, oh, I am better than you. That's all BS. But if you can create a certain energy within you and around you, which anybody can, if you can clear away the negativity and the worries, if you can wear certain crystals that heighten your vibration, which they do 100%, then you can start feeling things that you've never felt before. Once you start to understand those feelings, you realize that everything out there is a lie and everything inside you is the truth. So really the truth is in you, within you, and is the only place you can get it. So all we do is create that space with tools like I use, which are crystals, and also great practices of clearing away negativity around us. We use oils to enhance our energy. We use incense to cleanse and clear negative energies that are around us within other people, so we can clear that space. And thus we create something that we've never felt before. And I believe wholeheartedly that my work was good when I was working without crystals, but then when I was working with crystals, I realized that the power of a crystal and working as a healer is a combination that is so profound, so amazing, that when you place a crystal on your client and you pull in that energy, just like you've been telling me last night, you were holding crystals and now you feel like your crystal is now alive and awake. The reason why is because whatever energy you created because you believed in what I was giving you, and then all of a sudden you felt it, that feeling and that belief is the opener for then the energy to pour into you. And at that very same moment, your crystal is being absorbed, all of that same energy that is healing you, and then it stays in the crystal, and it's a memory in the crystal, right? It's the memory there. So whenever you want, you pick that crystal up again and you will feel a very faint energy of that, what you had as a download. So you've always got a beautiful lighter that flames up you again when you hold that crystal that worked with you. So when my clients are lying down and I'm giving them a healing session because they want to connect to the spirit world, and as I'm healing them, they're crying and they're saying, I feel my grandmother, I feel my child. And I'm saying, it's okay, you feel it, you enjoy it, you love it, and stay with it and keep going. And you place a crystal on them like an amethyst or a Moldavite, and you keep that healing work going for 1 hour. You then put the healing work into the crystal, which stays in there forever. It doesn't ever go. The only thing that people always ask me is, why is my crystal doesn't feel the same? Let me tell you something. Anything that is new is amazing. Any new energy that you've never felt before is like, I've never felt this, and you'll feel amazing, and it'll awaken things inside you. Once that's happened, you'll never feel that same greatness, because the first time is always the strongest. It's like your body is becoming aware or awake. Once you've got that, it's there. So you will never feel that same. Well, that's with a crystal. So you'll feel this urge, this surge of energy when maybe you might buy a crystal from me, or you go to your crystal shop and hold one, and you'll feel this amazing energy. And then afterwards you'll say, oh, I don't feel it quite the same. That doesn't mean the crystal's gone off or there's anything wrong with it. It just means that you've strengthened from whatever you needed to strengthen from. You see, most crystals are given to you because something in you needs to strengthen or needs to heal, one or the other, right? Once you've strengthened and healed, that crystal will feel like it's done nothing, but actually the crystal hasn't changed. You have, meaning that you've grown and you've become more powerful. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong with a crystal, and you can still hold it and wear it and it can still help you. And a lot of the times, guys, you've got to understand that we go up and down. We're like this, okay? Up and down. So sometimes you can get a Moldavite and be blown away with it, and then you can hold it again a week later and say it's not the same. Put that pendant down, go back to it in 2 or 3 months, and you're blown away again. Why? Because whatever healed has now come back and caused you grief again, meaning that your partner's been screaming at you. Okay, so you've healed because you've taken this Moldavite, you feel stronger. Okay, now your partner comes back and screams at you again. You take the Moldavite and now you feel it again. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not just talking about partners. I'm talking about everything. What you eat, what you look at, what you believe, what you train yourself to keep doing, which may not be so good for you. Okay, so a crystal is always a crystal with its energy. It will never deplete. However, It's nice to cleanse crystals. It's nice to put them out into the sun. It's so good to work on your crystal when you are at your strongest. People say to me, how do I clean my crystals? I've got tons of videos on here how to clear crystals with salt water, but you have to be careful because you don't want to be putting a piece of malachite in salt water, because it's not that kind of crystal, because it can cause like the bits to come off. So some are like stone, or some are like sandstone. You can scrape them. That's not the kind of crystal you want to be putting into salt water. But then you've got another crystal like this one, which is a very hard, beautiful type of what looks like glass and feels like, okay, so this is going to be fine in water. This is going to be no problem in water because it's a quartz type crystal. So again, you can get, I'll just show you. So these are the sticks that I use. Any Palo Santo is great. You can get Palo Santo, and just as a quick fix, as you would clean your energy, as a crystal which is alive. Okay, crystal never dies, it grows, it's alive, and that's why it changes colour, that's why it changes shape. Moldavite's are amazing for that. So you hold that and you just gently go like this. This is one way. I don't do this much because I just cleanse myself. When I cleanse myself, I know the crystal's being cleansed, okay? But this is just one way. The other way, this is my favourite way, is the cheapest way, okay? It's probably because I'm Yorkshire. But the cheapest way is this. When I'm feeling at my highest and happiest, if somebody's made me laugh, while this crystal's on me, I will quickly grab it in my hand as I'm laughing or feeling pure joy over seeing a beautiful scenery, or seeing somebody that I haven't seen before and I feel joy, or just experiencing anything that's made me happy. If I've eaten some fruit and I feel great, I'll quickly hold the crystal. Why? Because the energy that's just created, you then put into the memory in here. I want to just give you a heads up, guys. Crystals work on energy of high vibration. They absorb high vibration. They absorb healing energy. They don't, in my opinion, only one does, but in my opinion, through my work and what I've seen, is that you cannot put negative, dark, evil energy into a crystal. It just doesn't happen. The only crystal that I've ever seen when I've worked with people who claim to have voodoo, bad things attached to them, I've seen negative energy being absorbed into a tektite. The other crystal that works as well, which is a beautiful crystal, is lava stone. Lava stone seems to somehow, I don't watch and see it in the same way as tektite, but I do see lava stone making a massive difference to sadness, grief, negative energy, feeling really low or bad. Lava stone seems to have this energy that clears it away. It doesn't absorb it like tektite. Tektite's the only crystal that absorbs it. That's what I can see as I'm watching energy. It's like being at the sea. The sea sucks negative energy in and just dispels it. It's gone. So, but this again is an amazing crystal. When I was on the beach in Bali, I saw this guy holding a rock in his hand, and I realized he was a healer. He was wearing all white. He looked amazing. He was meditating and he was chanting. And I looked at the rock and I walked past him, and as I walked past, I could see he's got this crystal, this black crystal, and it was all over the sand. They're everywhere. So I started picking them up, thinking this is an amazing crystal. I sat and meditated with it. It works. It heals. It cleanses. So tektite, lava stone are brilliant for cleansing and clearing. So if you think to yourself, whatever crystal works well, if you're doing something in a day that you think, okay, I'm going to go to my sister's house and me and my sister fight all the time. Okay, so if we fight, I'm going to take a crystal that helps clear negative energy. I'm going to find a crystal that helps protect me against negative energy. And if I need to say something that's very important, I'd be wearing a crystal that helps me speak my truth. So what you do from day to day is you get your tools ready, which are your crystals, and you ask yourself, what day am I having today, and what day do I want today? As in that day, okay, I just want to meditate today. I just want an easy, relaxing day. No stress, no worries, no heavy stuff. Well, okay, I'm going to use this. I'm going to try that. So that's another thing. When you're on the Pure Energy Healing Crystal course, I teach people how to choose crystals, and it is it's very, very beautiful, and it's so unique in the way I learned to choose crystals and how to work with them and how to work with them together. So partnerships in crystals are brilliant. I call them marriages. Brilliant. So that's it really. I think this beautiful crystal, this one, is for me one of the most beautiful crystals to work with when you are trying to heighten your vibration, when you want to be in another level, and that level you want to try and get to is the connection of our spirit world. Now, people believe in spirit world, people don't, but even the ones who don't believe in the spirit world want to heighten their awareness to life. So I've met many people who are business women who want to become more aware of things. They want to be aware of everybody else. They want to attune to people. This crystal is amazing for that. You place this crystal with a Moldavite together and it will blow you away, and you will be at your peak with awareness, clarity, understanding, and you will receive downloads as well. So yeah, this is a great day just to have a chat about anything, you know, it really is. As of late, I've been wearing this because it's been keeping me calm through certain things that I've been feeling as of late, as we all have. I get many messages of people saying that they feel frustrated, upset, angry, sad, that they feel they don't want to be in this world. Well, you know what, guys? This is a beautiful crystal. This is one of my collections, and you can easily go to your local crystal store. And like I said, and I always do say to you, go and support your local crystal store. Okay? Support them, please. Rose quartz doesn't really get much publicity because it's so readily available. But let me tell you, if you want to calm yourself, if you want to feel better, if you want to clear the negative thoughts and feelings, if you want to feel like you feel happier with yourself, if you want to reconnect to the love for you, if you want to believe in yourself, if you struggle with a lack of self-worth, if you feel like you're not good enough for anything or anybody, then it really is important to wear a beautiful piece of not just rose quartz, but if you also get a piece of rose quartz with pink moonstone, I mean, that's just another level. It'll blow you away. It really will. But yeah, place this next to your bed, you'll understand what I mean. And if you, just before you go to sleep, place it on your forehead, just like that, and just give yourself 15 minutes without even thought. Just let the crystal do its work. It will clear headaches, it'll clear your worries, and you'll strengthen up. And then a lot of the times you'll find you'll put it on your heart too. The best place to put this is on your heart when you're wearing it. Just where you feel your heart is, around here. Brilliant. That's it, guys. I think I'm going to get back to work now. I'm going to start uploading these and crack on with work. I will see you on Thursday for the start of our first ever brand new online Pure Energy Healing course. I'll see you on that night when I'll be joining you live with Leila Sati, and we will be doing our questions and answers and discussions about how and what we felt, worked with, and how any questions we have that day of what we felt through the course. I'm going to be so excited to come online at night to chat with you all. It's going to be an amazing course. Thank you for trusting in me. And yeah, enjoy every moment from 10 o'clock, or is it 9 o'clock? 10 o'clock till 4 or 5 o'clock. Have your dinner and enjoy it. Enjoy it. It's going to be amazing. It really is. Okay, guys, take care. See you later.